Running a serviced accommodation business can be challenging, especially because you're relying on third parties such as cleaning companies to get the job done. It's frustrating to say the least as guests are checking in and out like clockwork, so there's very little room for error. There are, however, some little hacks that you can deploy to ensure that you have a smooth operation, which we'll cover in this video.
Hi everyone, I hope you're well. It's Aaron from Life Excel, and today I want to share with you some thoughts that I've been having regarding my service accommodation business. And for those of you who haven't seen this series, make sure you go watch it. I'll link it up here somewhere. Inventory. So inventory control is absolutely key to having a smooth running business. The last thing you want to happen is a guest checking in and there's no inventory. So let's say Adam checks in on a Monday and is checking out on Tuesday, right? So come checkout time on Tuesday, when he checks out, the cleaners need to come in. They need to have fresh linen. So my linen sets, my inventory sets consist of a duvet cover, a bed sheet, two pillowcases, a mattress protector, two bath towels, one hand towel, and a tea towel. So those 7 things are in one of my sets. So what the cleaners need to do is strip off everything in that apartment, take it away, and they need to put the new set on, right? So the duvet sets, the pillowcases, they need to put fresh towels there, tea towels. So when the next guest comes in to check in, everything is fresh. You know, the duvet hasn't been slept in, the bed hasn't been slept in. The towels are fresh. You don't want everyone using dirty towels. Now, in theory, it sounds like it's pretty straightforward, but the problem arises because you're dealing with other companies and other people, right? So personally, in my operation, there's myself who's dealing with the bookings, who's dealing with what's going in, what's going on, dealing with deposits, customer service, make sure the guests are catered to, and getting the bookings in, making sure that the listings on all platforms are correct and running smoothly. Then the second element is the cleaners. You need to make sure the cleaners are doing their job. If you have a cleaning company, that they're doing what should be done, that they're checking for any accidental damages, that they're checking that batteries are topped up on the remotes, they're checking that there's enough shower gels and shampoos and teas and coffees. So they've got a big part to play. You need to ensure that they're doing their job. Then the third part of it is the dry cleaners. So of course, when linen is stripped and towels and everything are taken away from the property, they need to be dry cleaned so that it's fresh for the next stay. So I tend to have 10 sets at every property. So I've got 10 sets of the bed sheet, the mattress protector, duvet cover. I have the two pillowcases, two bath towels, one hand towel, and tea towel. So I have 10 times everything that I've just mentioned. But what happens is sometimes cleaners can miss out certain items. For example, I've had the cleaning company recently missing out a whole bunch of tea towels in every set. So when I'm taking that set to the dry cleaners are having to go at me to say, guys, you aren't bringing in complete sets. So when we give you a set back, you're receiving incomplete sets. That when it comes to putting that set on the property, right, there's going to be stuff missing. And then it's just going to create a whole bunch of headache. So everything needs to be running smoothly. So bear that in mind. I've had some issues with inventory where I've had to give my cleaning company a big bollocking because one, they're sending incomplete sets to the dry cleaners. And then number two, I have an inventory sheet which needs to be filled out after every single clean. So as soon as the cleaners have done the apartment, they need to load the Google Docs and they need to just write down 2 numbers, which is one number is how many clean sets are on site, and the second number is how many used sets are on site. So for example, if there's 2 used sets on site, but 8 clean sets on site, I know that I've got enough for maybe for the next week or two. It's not really an urgent problem. But if that number of used sets becomes, let's say, 8, and I've only got 2 clean sets on site, then we've got a big issue. I need to quickly get those 8 cleaned, ready, dry clean. I need to pick them back up. I need to drop them off at the property so that we have a smooth running operation. Now, of course, this only counts if you're trying to automate things as much as you can. Maybe you have a job, maybe you don't want to run around cleaning apartments left, right, center. Maybe they're in different locations, so you're relying on cleaning companies to do their jobs. Is the angle that I've taken. I've got a few different properties and I've just left the cleaning team to do it. So I do check on the properties every once in a while and I make them video call me just to ensure that they're doing their job, because honestly, they do miss things. Again, it's not their property. They won't have the same care and attention for it as you will, but that's just, I mean, that goes for anything, right? So yeah, something to think about if you're trying to get into service accommodation, or if you have a service accommodation and you want to scale it. I hope you took some value from the video. It was a slightly different one. Normally I'm showing you around the apartments, I'm doing lots of funky stuff, but I just want to share some thoughts with you. So yeah, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time.